What's up guys, Spin Firearms here, and I've never been the type to carry a large firearm, but I do own them. This right here is my largest handgun. This is the Glock 45, and there's just something about this handgun, it's perfect. Having a Glock 19 size slide with a little bit longer grip, and it can take the 19X mags, and so on. Absolutely love it. Just something about the balance of it. And it's a Gen 5, so it has dang near perfect ergonomics. Another thing I like about it is you throw on the TLR-7A and you have a nice little setup, subcompact setup for home defense. This is my home defense handgun. I just load it up with buffalo bore or gold dots and you're good to go. I love this thing, but I would never carry it. There's another handgun I recently found that's absolutely amazing, and that is the FN509. And this right here, I'm not sure what it's called, but it used to be basically the LAPD edition. It has a flat face trigger that is just something else. Comes optics ready and with suppressor height sights. Absolutely love the FN509. This thing is just perfect, right? Get full 3-finger contact on there and this thing absolutely rips. But those are in a separate league, right? Those are just, you know, throw them over there. Check this out. This is the cheat code of all cheat codes. Right here, we're talking about the Walther PDP steel frame with an upgrade. This thing is ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is not mine. This is my buddy Dan's. So shout out to Dan Hegg. This thing is absolutely amazing. And no, it's not the guy from the channel Hegshot. Definitely not. Anyways, this thing is solid as can be. And we have an upgrade on here that we recently just put on it. And this is probably the flattest, smoothest, cleanest shooting handgun I have ever shot. And even with that upgrade, it is still below $2 grand. I know for a lot of people that's a lot, but at the same time, you can save up over time. I personally don't own a handgun that costs this much, but eventually I might. Not sure though. Anyways, this thing, it just doesn't get better. Now at the range, I still shoot my carry firearms the most, right? That's what I do. When I get there, I always make sure to put rounds through my smaller handguns because that's what I carry the most. But this thing is just an absolute blast. It is ridiculous. Now, we are cleared and safety checked, and oh my goodness, just the feel that is ridiculous. 18 round mags here. Absolutely love them. Blue follower, and we are cleared. Now, this thing is a cheat code. One thing I've learned from shooting a bunch of different Walthers is I've shot about 5 Walthers within the last couple weeks. And then also, if you add in the Walther PPS M2, I've shot 6. But these Walthers are not like the Walther PPS M2 or anything like that. These are just on a different level, as they are made for different things, right? Obviously, it comes with an 18-round mag. Comes with a flared mag well that is just perfect. You still get full 3-finger contact in there. It's not smashing your fingers. It just sits in there perfectly. And another thing I like about Walther is, obviously, you can change out these grips, but they just feel so good. No need to change them out. They're just like the perfect texturing. I'm not even sure what they use, but they just do an amazing, amazing job. I mean, look at that. Feels really, really good. Really natural in the hand, right? On top of that, optics ready, of course. There is one downside to this handgun. That is basically the downside to majority of these Walthers. Now, not every one of them, but majority of them come with these 3-dot sights. Meanwhile, they're good sights. They're accurate as can be. These handguns are perfect. But give us tritium sights. Like I said, this isn't mine, but give the people tritium night sights. I get that most people are going to run optic and swap the sights out anyways, but still, a lot of people just want some excess sights right from the factory, and they don't want to have to deal with that or order it. They'd rather just pay a little bit extra because Walther would get those sights in bulk and be able to throw it on for cheaper than what it would cost you to go out and pay for it yourself, right? Anyways, has a massive rail on it. Awesome little lightning cuts right here. Beautiful finish on it. It would be really cool, though, if they could have matched the slide with that trigger. Because that trigger is something else, and we're about to talk about that. Most people like the silver, the stainless, or just something other than black sometimes. At least I do. But yeah. Something that we upgraded on it recently, once again, it's cleared and safety checked, is that guide rod. It is from ZR Tactical. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is you can put them in the Walther PDP Pro Compact, which is something that you can carry comfortably still, or relatively comfortable. Also, the PDP-F, you can throw it in a PDP-F. And the fact that we shot this and we're like, there's no way this handgun can get any more flat, there's no way it can be any more accurate or any more clean. We were wrong. Look at this. Every shot you take, you feel it. Now, what else is interesting is because this is the longer, or maybe the shorter barrel, you have to remove the little cover on the inside, right, for the guide rod. So what makes that interesting is now the slide racks way further than just to where that round is. Look how far back this thing goes. So you're going to have no short strokes, no failures to feed, nothing. This slide now racks further than where it regularly would. It would probably go to about there. Now it goes all the way back here. And when you're shooting it, you just feel the reciprocation. Not only is it a lighter spring, but it is perfect. It is made to perfection. And for the price you pay, which is about $100, that's reasonable. If you get a Walther PDP-F, you know, $5.99 or whatever the case may be, and you throw that guide rod in there, you have an amazing $700 setup that is going to be so flat and still be able to carry the thing with a 3.5-inch barrel and a comfortable compact size grip, which I really, really enjoy. Now, the Walther PDP Compact Pro is probably what I would do for carry if I were to carry one of them. They're still a little big for what I like to carry, but this trigger is what makes all the difference. That guide rod makes it, but that trigger with the guide rod makes it just perfect. Let's check out that trigger. Ready? I mean, it's just so dumb. It is just, let's do that first trigger pull again. It's just dumb. Like, what? I mean, I almost overshoot the reset every time because it's just so short. Watch this spot right here, ready? Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Pair that with the heavier, smoother guide rod. I mean, look at this. It goes so far back, it's crazy. This thing is just the cleanest shooting handgun that I've ever shot, hands down. And what's nice about the Walthers, and I believe the CEO came out and talked about it, and it's true. I didn't watch the interview until a buddy mentioned it, but then I went and watched the interview, and what he says is 100% true. Most people think it's bullcrap, or, you know, he's just saying it for marketing. But these Walthers were designed, so when you're shooting, they just snap back perfectly every time. It's something about the way they make the grip, as well as the sights and everything else. Every time you shoot a shot, you're back on target. More than Glocks, than any of my Smiths, anything like that. And that goes for even the $600 Walther PDP Compacts, as well as the Walther PDP F, right? And so that makes it really easy for follow-up shots to be fast. And I get that some of the polymer frame ones are a little bit more snappy, some people say, but it doesn't matter because that snap always brings you right back. We're going to be taking some videos of this. I'm going to make a video showing you how smooth it is and how clean it is with this guide rod. Then we're going to swap out to the other guide rod, and I will show you it. This thing goes like this. I kid you not, it is the flattest shooting handgun I've ever shot, and it's not even close. Now, what would I use this for? I don't know if I would ever get one. Eventually, I might. But if I were to get one, it would simply be a home defense or a steel target race gun. It would just be for fun, you know, letting it rip at the range, wasting some ammo, and letting it go. In terms of carrying it and stuff like that, I couldn't and I wouldn't. But this thing is sweet as a toy, sweet to have, and like I said, it is just a joy to shoot. If you want something to put a smile on your face, this is the way to go. This is the Walther PDP Pro steel frame with the ZR tactical upgrade. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll just go slow on the whole firearm so you guys can see it because people always complain. I have to say this at the end of every video, so that's what we're doing. And man, is this thing ridiculous. I like my small handguns, but it is a joy to get away every now and then and shoot something like this. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.